Black Crab, 2022. In a bleak, frozen future, a brutal civil war has torn a once peaceful nation apart. The land is covered in snow and ice, reflecting the coldness of humanity's struggle for survival. Caroline Eth, a former speed skater turned soldier, navigates this harsh world with quiet determination. Haunted by the loss of her daughter during the chaos, she clings to hope that she might still be alive. The war has reduced people to mere survivors, following orders without question. When a risky mission arises, Caroline volunteers, believing it may bring her closer to answers and possibly reunite her family. Caroline is assigned to a secret military operation led by a hardened commander. She joins a small team of soldiers tasked with transporting a mysterious package across a frozen archipelago. The journey must be completed on skates, under the cover of darkness, to avoid enemy detection. Each member of the team carries their own trauma and secrets, forming a fragile bond built on necessity. Caroline remains focused, driven by a promise that completing the mission could reveal information about her daughter. The stakes are high, and failure would mean certain death in the unforgiving frozen wilderness. As the team begins their journey across the ice, the silence of the vast frozen sea becomes both an ally and a threat. The soldiers glide swiftly, their movements synchronized, but tension lingers beneath the surface. Cracks in the ice echo like warnings, reminding them of the fragile path they tread. Caroline reflects on her past, remembering moments with her daughter that fuel her determination. The mission feels surreal, as if time itself has frozen along with the landscape. Yet danger is ever present, and the team must remain alert to survive both the environment and the enemy forces hunting them. The team encounters their first signs of enemy presence when distant gunfire breaks the silence. Forced to take cover, they realize their mission is compromised. A sudden ambush erupts, shattering the calm as bullets pierce the icy air. Caroline reacts instinctively, using her skills to evade danger while supporting her teammates. The group suffers losses, and the reality of their situation becomes undeniable. Each step forward now carries greater risk. Despite the danger, Caroline pushes on, her resolve strengthened by the belief that turning back would mean losing her only chance to find her daughter. As they continue, the physical and emotional strain begins to take its toll. Supplies dwindle, and trust within the group is tested. Conversations reveal fragments of each soldier's past, exposing their fears and motivations. Caroline remains guarded, but gradually connects with the others, recognizing their shared humanity. The frozen landscape becomes a mirror of their inner struggles, cold, harsh, and unforgiving. The mission's true purpose remains unclear, adding to the tension. Caroline starts to question whether the promise she was given is genuine, or simply a manipulation to ensure her compliance and commitment. During a brief moment of rest, Caroline overhears a conversation that shakes her confidence. She learns that the package they are transporting may contain a biological weapon capable of ending the war, but at an unimaginable cost. The revelation creates a moral dilemma. Caroline must decide whether completing the mission is worth the potential devastation. The commander insists that such sacrifices are necessary for peace, but doubts begin to spread among the team. Trust fractures as the soldiers grapple with the implications of their mission, unsure whether they are delivering salvation or destruction. The journey grows more perilous as enemy forces close in. Harsh weather conditions further complicate their progress, with blizzards reducing visibility and increasing the risk of falling through the ice. The team is pushed to their limits, both physically and mentally. Caroline emerges as a reluctant leader, guiding the remaining members with determination and resilience. Her thoughts constantly return to her daughter, serving as both motivation and emotional burden. The line between right and wrong becomes increasingly blurred, and Caroline realizes that the choices she makes will define not only her fate, but the future of countless lives. A devastating confrontation with enemy soldiers leaves the team fractured and desperate. Only a few members remain, each struggling to continue. Caroline takes control, making difficult decisions to keep the mission alive. The weight of responsibility presses heavily on her, but she refuses to give up. The package becomes a symbol of both hope and bhai, representing the potential to end the war or deepen its horrors. As they approach their destination, the tension reaches its peak. Caroline knows that whatever awaits them will force her to confront the truth about the mission and herself. At the final destination, Caroline uncovers the full truth about the package and the lies that brought her there. Realizing the catastrophic consequences of delivering it, she makes a bold and dangerous choice. Defying orders, she decides to prevent the weapon from being used, even if it means sacrificing everything she has fought for. The climax unfolds in a tense and emotional sequence, as Caroline faces opposition from both enemies and allies. Her actions reflect her humanity, choosing compassion over blind obedience. The mission transforms from one of destruction to one of redemption. In the aftermath, Caroline's journey leaves a lasting impact on those who survive. The war continues, but her actions spark a glimmer of hope that humanity can rise above its darkest instincts. Though her personal fate remains uncertain, her choices redefine what it means to be a soldier. The frozen world around her begins to feel less cold. As the possibility of change emerges, Caroline's story becomes a testament to resilience, love, and moral courage. Even in the harshest conditions, the human spirit endures, seeking light in the depths of darkness and despair.